Welcome to berated, B-rated movies. Welcome to the intro. I'm Anthony.
What is up, everybody? I am Brian with a B. Where are you?
And yeah,
There's a B at the end.
And with us again tonight is my dad, Tom.
Excuse me.
For an encore performance. I hope I don't
Right.
disappoint you.
No, I hope I don't disappoint. So,
Brian had fun last week.
dude, it's so random too. Like we've been doing this for what, a couple years?
Yeah. Well, we're at almost 3 years. 3 years in February.
Nope, couple years.
I already got the movie picked out for the 3 year. I think I showed you already.
Maybe. But what do you call it? It'll be interesting to listen to that episode. What was it? Mr. Sleep.
Mr. Sleep.
Mr. Sleep. So if we ever listen to this right now, and you haven't listened to our episode on Mr. Sleep, apparently I blacked out the second half of the fucking movie. Yeah, I remember it was the crazy thing. I remember my wife being like, "Hey, I'm going to bed," right? And then I remember letting my dogs out to go to the bathroom and texting my family at 2 a.m. And that's all I remember. And then I remember texting you at like 8 a.m. because that was when I woke up. I wasn't hungover. Like, I don't know how the hell that didn't happen.
Wow. You're
Dude,
like
nothing. Like, I just woke up. I was kind of tired. We got up and we were running errands. We, got the day going. We didn't even have any electrolyte or Powerade, nothing like that, man.
Wow.
Dude. And then I texted and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, did we finish that? Did we finish that episode? Yeah, so hopefully I didn't make too much of a fool of myself.
That's a flashback. You got stoned and missed it.
Dude. So I like, for real, what was I doing? Like at the end, just be me.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that impression justice.
Dude. Can't wait.
Sentences were your enemy. I'll say that. I'll say that much.
Oh, man.
It's called circular logic.
But what's funny is I guess that just goes to show, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say like I'm a true character, that like I'm not all mean when I get all drunk, or I'm
No,
not.
you are definitely not a mean drunk.
I don't know if I can say this, but like, obviously I'm not racist, I guess. Instead of jumping in there, just dropping a bunch of.
You're more like a big teddy bear.
Right?
We would have found
Thank
out.
you.
I mean, if the veil was pulled, it would have been like,
It would have been that.
surprise.
Right? I just start dropping all these offensive words and everything. Like I said, I don't remember anything from like 1 a.m. to like 2 a.m.
Damn.
I know. I know. I even made it upstairs to my own bed and everything.
Wow.
Usually if I'm really bummed, like I'll sleep in like the guest bedroom or something,
Yeah.
But no.
2 words, sleep apnea.
Dude. No, it was funny. Fun times. I don't think I've ever been like that on the show. I don't know what it was, man. It was just drinking them so fast. Chugging.
Damn, dude.
I know.
Well, before we jump in too much, I should go through all the basics.
Right.
Check out our website, beratedbratedmovies.com, and check out the merch link to our Redbubble store with all the tees, tanks, hoodies, stickers, all the cool stuff, all the cool things that we have on there. Oh yeah, check out our Apple subscriber podcast, Everything Gets Berated, where this month we are talking Doctor Doom 1978, or Doctor Doom. What the fuck am I talking?
Ooh,
Doctor Strange. I slipped because we were talking about Doctor Doom earlier.
It's usually me that does
RDJ. Yeah, Doctor Strange 1978, the TV movie, and also Monkey Man
Oh yeah.
Directed and starring Dev Patel from Slumdog Millionaire.
There's a lot of stuff. I watched the features, the extra features at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff about that, you know, like it has a bunch of things that come with it if you buy it like digital. If you buy a digital copy of it, or
You get all the videos and stuff,
dude,
all the extras.
like extended scenes. Some of the extended scenes, like you're just like you question like, why wouldn't you put that in? And then they show you scenes, you're just like, yeah, no shit, you wouldn't have put that in. Like, that's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Oh, yeah. And if you have any comments, suggestions, any movie
Personal
ideas,
questions.
questions, any movie ideas for us,
You need some advice.
any
Sexually. Right?
I don't think we're allowed to give that advice, but email us at beratedmovies at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
If you
so
need a counselor to talk to.
Oh, that should be all of the information, I believe.
We're slacking on TikTok, man. If anybody wants to take control of our TikTok account, hit me up. I guess. You know?
Yeah.
We do Instagram and Facebook.
We do.
But, you know.
We have questions weekly.
Yeah. For the most part. There are some movies where we're more coherent than others, have funnier questions.
Yeah.
Know? Like I was looking back at my notes. I didn't even take any notes like I do usually on the movies.
Damn.
I know, man. But it's still pretty funny. Good times. Right?
Yeah.
So, man, politics lately, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
The Olympics. Have you guys been watching the Olympics?
Here and there.
Okay.
You know what is like?
I saw that the U.S. women's gymnastics team retook gold, so that's
I was
great.
surprised. Like they said, men's team hasn't won a medal since 2008,
And they won the bronze.
and I was like, "What the hell? We really haven't been doing good in men's gymnastics."
Well, we never hear about it, so I don't know.
Well, they said we haven't medaled in men's gymnastics since 2008. I'm like, you're telling me no dudes just roll over there and do some backflips and shit like that?
I don't know. Like for me, the Olympics are a bit of a push now, because kind of like now that you like the whole idea that, and I'm not saying that like Title IX isn't important or anything like that, but now that there's like Title IX initiatives, and if you have a men's version, you have to have a women's version. So they're pushing for sports that are more equal to sexes kind of thing, and it's great, but it also kind of takes out some of the sports that I would rather see. It's like,
But like they're not even showing.
Years ago, I know they got rid of baseball because of steroids.
You know what? No, I actually saw today that they are making an Olympic Games for freaking enhanced, like freaking steroid enhanced Olympic Games.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, no fucking way. How many Olympic Games are there?
I do not know.
Like 100? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe less. I don't know. Like I know,
I don't
like
think-
fencing and handball are in there.
Yeah, like handball. You know, breakdancing's this year.
Breakdancing?
Breakdancing. It's the Olympic
Golf
sport this year.
is in there now.
They're even proposing pickleball too.
What the fuck?
This is what I'm talking about. Is if you have like they want sports,
But here's
that if you have a men's version, you have a women's version, and which is good, but it also leads to sports like handball, pickleball, like
there's water polo.
fencing.
Did you hear about Flavor Flav?
What about it?
Water polo, the women's water polo team, isn't sponsored, or all have to have their own jobs or like that, and they've won gold the last 3 Olympic Games. So Flavor Flav's sponsoring them this year because they're supposedly they're gonna go for their 4th gold.
Awesome.
Right? He's trying to revive Red Lobster and support the freaking water polo team.
Like after all
He brings back the big clock and chains, man.
after the glorious shit show that was The Flavor of Love. I mean,
like
I had
the roast of him, and they're like, we were just going to call it. Well, they say a black dude gives 16 women STDs, but we couldn't do that.
that is not the worst joke that came from that
Dude.
one. Do you remember the Jimmy Kimmel joke? Okay, so Jimmy Kimmel was doing his set, and he looked at, or he was talking to like the women, because they had some of the Flavor of Love women out there,
Fuck.
and he mentioned the time that one of the girls like squatted down and took a shit, literally right on the floor in that mansion that they're in after a clock ceremony, because they did clock ceremonies on the show, not rose ceremonies.
I didn't know that fucking Johnny Depp's ex-girlfriend was in that movie. Or
I know.
That show.
But no, like the joke he told was he said people were so shocked because they weren't sure if she just gave birth or if she took a shit. That was right around the time like they got really mad and they were really pissed, and I think after that they instituted the rule that like all jokes have to be like run by
No.
like practices and standards.
No.
And you have to disclose, I'm okay with jokes about this, but not about this
No.
kind of thing.
No. Let's see.
Which I was surprised Jimmy Kimmel would be the one to say that.
I'd be surprised why that girl wasn't picked. Oh, really? Because the moment you don't get your way, you're going to take a fat, steaming hot Cleveland right there on my ground. A big old Stephen Cleamer. A Cleveland steamer.
I was trying to do the Cleveland laugh.
A good name.
Like,
Cleveland Steamer.
it's just so, I don't know. But yeah, so the Olympics, like, my thing, we have DirecTV.
Yeah.
So, like, Channel 205 has, like, 8 boxes in it that are shown dedicated to, like, the Olympic Games, Mm-hmm. At any given time, there's, like, 3 dedicated ones to soccer, and then 3 other dedicated ones to, like, water polo, and 1 to some sport you've never heard of. And then you're just like, I know that there's, like, boxing and judo, men's gymnastics, women's gymnastics, diving,
Did you know?
like all that shit, but like no, they're like
No.
we need to broadcast as many fucking soccer games as possible. You're just like,
Well, yeah, because soccer's a big deal.
I would laugh if
That's
the
like an
judo
international
people
sport.
went to all the soccer players, just fucked them all up. They're just like, this is what you get. I should have been on TV. You know how pissed I'd be if I was like, hey, I'm going to the Olympics to compete in fucking judo. Like, watch me. You're just like, nah, sorry, man. There was 10 other soccer games going on.
But we have to show Peru versus Israel right now.
Right? Like, this is elementary school versus other elementary school. Right?
No, the one that I didn't know about is you have, U.S. men's basketball, right? Mm-hmm. And because ESPN did an article about this.
The Ocho?
Not the Ocho, but this might as well be on the Ocho. Because Jimmer Fredette, which this is a name that people have probably long
It's
forgotten.
not a real name.
Yeah, he was drafted in the top in the lottery in the top 10. I want to say like over 10 years ago, and he was one of the first guys that was like a no defense player, just like shot from the ozone, like it was making threes and like
Luda.
and he was drafted by the Sacramento Kings and they didn't know what to do with him, like
Okay.
because that was way before they started this
Shoot 3-point shots.
like the 3-point barrage that you see in basketball now.
Oh, man, look who Lakers just fucking signed.
Yeah.
I know. But what was it? Apparently he is one of the players who's on the 3-on-3 men's basketball team.
There's a 3-on-3 men's basketball team in the
Yeah,
Olympics?
and they play half court and they play to, I want to say, is it either it's 21 or 11?
What the fuck? Why don't they just have 3 people play 21? Remember that? It's you and your
They've
friends.
been doing that new 3-on-3 leagues for several years now with ex-stars.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, the
Two.
Big Three, the Ice Cube League.
Yeah.
It's
and
on
pretty,
on
Jesus
CBS
Christ.
Sports.
Ice Cube also.
it's a good watch.
That's what the fuck it is.
Which
That's where.
Also, that's the reason we never got another Friday movie, is
I
because
thought
he's so wrapped up in the big three that they never have time to film another Friday movie. Or at least that's what studio heads have said.
That's what, like, when Caitlin Clark, there's like, she has an option where Ice Cube will give her $5 million. And I was like, for what?
To play in the big three.
All right. Well, I'm going to go home and inform my wife as soon as I get home tonight. I'm going to wake her up. Liz, get the fuck
Babe.
up. You're never going to believe this.
Caitlin Clark going to play with the dudes.
All right, I'm going to go downstairs and sleep on the couch. And then just go downstairs.
So, why is this? She's a fan?
No, she's a fan of basketball for sure.
Yeah.
Would you say she's more NBA or WNBA?
Come on, she's NBA.
I figured. I was asking the question knowing the answer.
Because like I had no idea that Ice Cube had anything. But like when Caitlin Clark was coming around, they're like, is she going to go to the WNBA or is she going to get paid by Ice Cube? And I was like, what? Like, am I missing something?
$5 million to play with.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, but
I had no idea, like, why the fuck Ice Cube was even, I was like, last time I saw him,
but the
he
reality
was a
of
police officer, and his daughter got banged by Jonah Hill.
Okay.
Leave Vietnamese Jesus alone. He's got sorry, I'm thinking of the line from the first movie. Leave Korean Jesus alone. He's got Korean shit to deal with.
When the controversy, when Caitlin Clark first became a pro, my favorite sports talk shows, several of them just came out initially in the first week of it and said, well, we've been told by our management that leave the WNBA alone in our comments.
I'd say, nah, it's freedom of speech, and I'd stand up and jiggle my balls at him. Like I do. Whenever, like, during breaks, like, if Anthony and I don't agree with someone, I was like, God damn it, and I'd shake my nuts at him. And then I was like, all right, I'm sorry, man. All right, let's just get back to recording.
It happens a lot.
It's weird.
It's so strange.
Can't help myself.
I knew when I was doing it, I shouldn't have been doing it. But I already started. So I was like,
right.
Better finish strong. But here's the last thing, hopefully, about Caitlin Clark. I don't know if this statistic is true or not, but she already has more assists than like 76.4% of the women in the league. And everybody's like, she's only played 26 games. So, like, what the fuck? So, you're not even done one season yet.
So, what does that say?
That women are ball hogs?
Well, no, I feel like that maybe this is a sign the league's getting better. Because if you can see, like Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark come in and just, like start to take over, it means the competition's getting better.
They're just ball hogs.
Give
me the ball.
In the start of the season, it was like WWE Battle Royal. They didn't take out the top star, but they got Cameron Brink. She very severe leg injury. Mm-hmm. Maybe ankle like that. And
they're vicious, man. Women.
You thought the bad boys were something, back in the days of the Pistons. Mm-hmm. It was kind of like that.
No, like I think just in real life, like us men, if we fight, we're just like, hey, you good, bro? Yeah, all right. Let's go get a pizza. Women, if they get into a fight, they hold that shit. They're just like, remember 37 years ago when you took my eyeliner? I've never forgiven you.
I hate you forever.
I hope that your kids have great legs and they're taken away from them, whatever the fuck.
Have beautiful, gorgeous legs.
Articulate voices.
Well, there was one play.
Beautiful, articulate children. Don't you wish that evil on me,
Don't you put
Rick?
that hex on us, Ricky Bobby.
There was one play early in the season. The Indiana Fever team was just bringing the ball up court, and Caitlin Clark was just standing there, and they're minding her own business, and all of a sudden the other one just bum rushes down there and just gives her a shoulder block that was really tremendous.
Haters. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And she got a standing ovation, too, the one that did it.
Because they're just a bunch of... Because now there's like, take your shirt off. Could you imagine that? The WNBA, like...
Don't.
Oh, my God.
I also saw a post. Yeah, I don't think it would ever happen, but there's like, what if they lowered the rim so that way there could actually be dunks in the WNBA?
Oh, my God.
You know? Because...
No, there are women that have dunked.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
No.
been like 3 or 4 dunks or whatever.
Nope, those were power layups, if that. They were finger rolling into them, dude. Well, when we, it's almost about that time. We can look up any kind of WNBA dunks, and it's always like, ooh, and they play that like that old Charlie Chaplin music, where like, and they're running through the doors, you know, where it's like, yeah, and they try to do that when they're trying to dunk. No,
Oh, my God.
I know. Floppy fluties are just nonstop gravity holders that are pulling to the ground.
Oh,
They
my
can't.
God, Brian.
Pretty sure it's science, man. It was Sir Isaac Newton. Don't blame me. It's the Sir Newton himself. But,
Oh, yeah. We haven't talked about what we're drinking and what we're watching.
I was about to say our air doesn't smell like a goddamn campfire anymore right now.
It doesn't.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Right? You freaking did it. So I showed up this evening to Anthony's house. I do love that they opened up that street right there. Just
Finally.
a straight shot down there.
Yeah.
No stop signs. Was smashing like easy, like 95 down that street.
Did you get to meet the street racers on that street? On the
No,
way to
I
your
guarantee
house?
there's going to be assholes that go up.
No,
and
we
down
ran
there.
into some on the way
Yeah.
up.
Really?
Recording last time. Yeah. The guy started doing donuts right in front of us.
Some of the best stuff I've ever seen.
And it's going to be the stupid assholes like that get everybody else. That they're going to put stop signs. Do you know if that's going to have like fast food restaurants or anything like that?
Oh, that area up there? I have no idea. I
Because
think
there's
it's
supposed
all.
to be a high school right there, I thought.
I think it's all housing.
Dude. Because I guarantee, like, leaving here sometimes, I'll go up to the main road and be like, do I want Taco Bell at 2 a.m? I guess. And I'll grab, you know?
Yeah.
If they had it on this one, I'd be like, oh, Jack in the Box tacos? Sure. But anyways, so I came over here tonight. Freaking Anthony surprised it with a bottle of Proper 12.
Proper.
Proper 12.
Conor McGregor. Huh.
I mean, when you really want to say fuck Floyd.
Kind of not
You know,
speaking of Proper 12.
Mayweather.
Yeah. The fights for this weekend. And Rocky fought Bilal. And I told Gavin, I was like, so Muhammad grabbed Rocky, like he put his arm underneath his leg, in between his legs, and lifted him up and slammed him. Mm-hmm. And he didn't put his arms down, so he just bounced like off his head. He's like, "Hoo, boing," and bounced. And I was like, that's gonna be a meme any day now. Sure enough, somebody's like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. You know, they put that like spring sound. It's like boing, like bouncing off your head. You know how fucked up that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, posters. They're posterized.
it's so fucked up because then you take the picture because like there's so many cameras out there that are doing the octagon and everything. So there's so many different angles where there's more. It's like he literally didn't have any hands on the fucking mat. And he's just like boing, and he bounced. As soon as he did that, I was like, oh, he's out. And I was like, oh, well, just kidding, he's back. Like I guarantee that like when he went into the fight, he was like 6'1", and now he's like 5'11". like it's the next fight. They're gonna be like, wait a second, what the fuck happened?
He's shorter.
Dude, like, that's going to be I guarantee that his fucking neck and back hurt. Like, he got a ton of punch in the face and legs and everything like that. They're just like, all right, what happened? He's like, fucking neck hurts.
My neck.
Yeah.
My back.
He's going to have to go to the chiropractor. Like, I want to do it at the chiropractor where, like, they put that thing around, like, the base of your head up to, like, your forehead, and they pull you. So, like, you probably gain an inch.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Dude, I love chiropractor videos, man. But I guarantee they're going to need to do that to him like 4 or 5 times.
What do they do with these guys that they refer to as no neck because it's so powerful? They don't have a neck.
There was this one, and we might get in trouble for this one, but there's one woman who had like that neck like that dude from 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, Big Ed.
Yeah. And she's like, and he put his hands around my neck and started choking me, and everybody's like, really? Like, come on.
He
Tell the
tried
truth.
to choke you.
You know, come on. You know, I don't know.
I needed to warm my hands up, so I stuck it inside all the skin.
Like, where it just goes straight from like your deltoids to your jaw.
Yeah.
Like, you look like, what the fuck? Remember those?
It's when you have joulders.
Remember that old cartoon when we were younger? The sharks. It looks like fucking shark guy off of
Like the Street Sharks?
Yeah.
We just saw those at the Funko Pop store today.
Dude.
They have the Street Sharks now.
It looks like what was Sylvester Stallone's character in the Suicide Squad? The shark guy.
Was he the shark guy?
Mm-hmm. Where his deltoids just touched his ears.
Oh, King Shark?
Yeah. That's what.
Okay.
But anyways, so we are drinking, not sipping. We're drinking Proper 12.
Proper 12. And Pepsi.
It is a good combo.
It is.
It is an Oishi combo. And what are we watching?
We are watching the 2021 movie Clowns in the Woods, directed by Adrian Esposito, Curt Markham, and starring Dalton Letta, Roselyn Kasmire, Biz LaChance, Adrian Esposito, and Arlowe Price.
You know, you started naming those last names. I thought that was just one person's name. You know, like that. You know, like those people that have like 8 names.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's what I thought. Like, and then I got caught on the name Dalton. You know who Dalton is?
No.
Come on. Over the Top.
I haven't watched Over the Top in forever. I watched
How
that
many other Daltons are there in the world?
I watched Over the Top one time, and I was like,
And then you memorized everything.
The main character in Roadhouse was Dalton, wasn't he?
Was he?
I
You
don't
know what?
remember.
Don't beat me up.
Trying to remember.
I've never seen Roadhouse.
I've watched Roadhouse.
Which one did you see?
Anthony's seen it. I haven't seen any Roadhouses.
I watched the
what-
original Roadhouse.
Well, there's now 2 that I know
With
of.
McGregor and Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen either.
And a
The
rapper,
man that doesn't shower.
And a rapper in there too.
Oh, yeah, Post Malone's in there.
Oh yeah, he is.
Post Malone does MMA fighting in that movie.
And
God damn it.
I had to say it in front of Brian.
And then you saw my face of like, I'm not mad. Like, I'm
Just disappointed.
I was
You
watching
know?
it with
You know, you can do
with-
that. You don't have to.
my daughter-in-law, and she's the one, and she really liked that when he got posterized by
Post
you know
Malone.
one punch.
who got posterized by Post?
Oh, no.
Common.
Gavin, the night that it was released, he texted me and my brother. He's like, dude, he's like, the commercials where McGregor's walking around like that, that's what he does the entire movie.
Just walks around, just
Like-
just struts.
Like something.
He does, they're like, just be you.
They're like, we're not even rolling yet. Roll the camera. Just keep the camera on him.
Just be Connor.
Like, could you imagine? There's like, okay, just act like if you went to a bar. You know, let's say you went to a bar and let's say you offered an old man a shot of your whiskey and he didn't do it. What would you do? Well, there it is.
Fuck him up.
No one
Yeah.
refuses.
I haven't seen any of those, and I really wanted to because after CIA with Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
I love that movie.
how he's like, I did the neck thing. I was like, does he really do a neck rip out in the movie? Who is it?
Like a throat rip.
John Patrick Swayze. Jesus. Patrick Swayze, does he do a throat rip out in the original Roadhouse?
I don't remember.
Everybody kept saying no. He just talked about it.
I
You're just
don't.
like, I can talk about shit all day.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I just remember the first half of the movie is like running a bar, and the second half is some weird revenge film that we didn't know we were watching.
It's about running a bar, then fall in love with a 16-year-old girl then dance in the ring with her and lifting her up in the sky, and then you die, and then you come back as a pottery builder.
I feel like you're running movies together now.
I'm pretty sure that was the storyline, right? What the fucking movie was he in?
It's a different storyline.
He was also
in the modern.
He was also the motivational speaker with the child sex the child porn dungeon in Donnie Darko.
Oh, what was the movie where he did a handstand?
I don't remember.
He was in the desert.
I don't remember.
Fuck. Because I remember when that came out, like, all of us, we were, I don't even know, 8 years old, 7 years old. And I was like, what? You can do a fucking handstand? And so all of us kids were like, oh, wait, that's pretty easy. Like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to wear tight-ass pants that are fucking... You know how many yeast infections he was getting by wearing those fucking tight pants?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Legally, they weren't allowed to keep count. They said... But anyways...
Smell that?
Smells like sourdough. My God. It smells like there's a bakery going on. That's a good movie, too. I can't wait till my kids
fresh
old
bread.
enough. Can't wait till my kids old enough to watch Me, Myself, and Irene. That fucking movie.
No, but the thing I saw about Dirty Dancing was that there's that part where he jumps off the stage and they start that big dance number at the end of the movie. You know, there's that nobody puts baby in a corner and all that happens, right? Like, they shot that 16 times. God. Where he jumps off the stage. And he had told them previously that he doesn't dance. But it wasn't that he couldn't dance. It was that he had a bad knee because he was...
it's like Will Ferrell and Step Brothers.
Like, he was like a Texas high school football player. And he had an injury, like, blew out his knee. And, like, so they have him jumping off the stage. And the 15th time, like, he really hurt his knee. And then he told them, he's like, I have one more. I can do this one more time. And so he did it, and they nailed the take on the 16th take or whatever.
You know how many times they've made, like, SNL skits, like, about shit like that, where it's like, I've just got one more, like, just give us one more, baby. One more take. And then they're like, look, it's like, really fuck him up this time. Like, no holds bar. Like, go for the throat. It's like, all right, you ready to record? I'm not fucking kidding. Kill him right now. And then they're like, okay, action. And they fuck him up even worse. Like, god damn.
Or
that's like a comedy skit.
Who was it? Leslie Jones, like, during the last half of her last season on SNL, she was in the foot cast because she messed up her ankle doing Shanice Goodwin. You know, where she plays the karate student from the YMCA.
Yep. Fuck, man. There's some funny shit. There was somebody that we just watched, that we just heard about. Monkey Man.
Mm-hmm.
How his hands are always bandaged.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
He fucked his hand up. He burnt the shit out of his left hand or broke his wrist or something. And so in the movie, how he has those bandages because you think he's covering up his marks on his hand.
Yeah.
No, his hand was really fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was he, a street fighter?
He's they're like amateur boxing fights.
No, they're a lot worse than that.
Like street fights in a ring.
Yeah. Street fights in a ring.
And he wears like a monkey mask.
His occupation, well, fuck, he was unemployed.
And then he gets,
Then he got a job as a cook.
Yeah, we get into all that.
That's it.
You gotta listen to the episode to hear.
That's
what we
it.
think
That's the
about
whole moral of the
that.
story. You start out unemployed, and then you learn to street fight, and then you get a waiter job, and then you die.
Why not become head chef?
He didn't know how to cook.
No.
He wasn't hired to cook.
He wasn't.
He was hired to wash dishes.
I don't even think he was hired to wash dishes. Ew, come to think about what you just said. There's always that can of bleach right there by the dishes. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
Anyways, all right. Let's see if I can do it. I did it.
All right. Well, we'll catch you in the movie episode for Clowns in the Woods.
I cannot wait.